dirty. BBC's dirty. They want their cake and eat. They want your TV licence fees, and they also want to make money privately for themselves. And it's wrong. It's so wrong. Hi, it's me again, and I'm always banging on about the salaries that the people in the BBC are getting paid. But I'm going to surprise you a little bit with my thoughts on Tim Davie, the boss of the BBC, what I think about his salary. Let's take a look at this story. Former BBC Director General Lord Hall took home £190,000 in the final 5 months of his time running the broadcaster, according to its final report. The organisation also paid new Director General Tim Davie, who replaced Lord Hall in September, £471,000 in the 12 months to the end of March, 7 months as DG and 5 months in his previous job running BBC Studios. So did the BBC pay the whole salary, or did BBC Studios pay the whole salary, or was it genuinely split once he left the BBC Studios thing and joined the BBC? Because the licence fee covers the BBC. It's nothing to do with BBC Studios. That's a private commercial entity. So I'm hoping that there was a split in the payment there, and we haven't just uncovered something really dodgy, that your TV licence fees were paying a private entity's boss's wages. But I'm sure it's not. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Mr Davie's pay packet was significantly down on the £642,000 he was paid at the commercial division BBC Studios due to a £200,000 bonus he received a year earlier. Now, I might surprise you a little bit here, but I don't think £471,000 that it says he got here as his salary is a lot for a gentleman in his position. I just don't. £471,000 isn't a lot of money for someone who's at the head of a huge company. And take Gary Lineker, for instance, right? Gary Lineker probably does 1% of the work that Tim Davie must do on a daily basis running the entire thing. And yet he gets paid 1.37 million, isn't it? It's crazy. So for 1% of the work, he gets three times the salary that the boss of the company gets. And to put it into perspective for you, ITV's boss, Carolyn McCall, earned over £3.5 million for her job running ITV. So I don't have a big problem with this, actually. I don't have a big problem. And that was why I wanted to make this video. I'm always slagging off the BBC. I'm always tearing into them. And I know that's £471,000 of TV licence fee payers' money. I get that, and it shouldn't be. I'm completely against the TV licence fee. But when you put it into perspective with the boss of ITV's wages, he's actually not earning a lot, is he? He's not earning a lot, especially when you put it into, you know, some of his presenters' salaries. He's earning a lot less and doing a lot more work. So credit where it's due, BBC. Credit where it's due. But despite the fall in his salary, the new Director General and new Chairman, Richard Sharp, continue to enjoy the benefits of being the only BBC workers entitled to a car and chauffeur, as their predecessors had, the report shows. I'm starting to lose love for this situation again. Mr Davie is understood to have agreed to take the same pay as Lord Hall for the first year in charge of the corporation, but will see his salary and benefits rise to £525,000 from next year. So he is due a significant pay rise, isn't he? The BBC also said its gender pay gap continues to improve, with a median average of 5.2% gap between men and women. This is compared to a 6.2 gap a year earlier. So yeah, as I was saying there, look, Lineker's by far the highest earner, 1.36 million. And does he do as much work as the bloke who's the boss of the BBC? I doubt it. Is he as talented as the bloke that's the boss of the BBC? He probably knows more about football, but talent in general, being head honcho of a major international company, I'd say that's more talented than someone who can chat about football a bit with his mates a couple of times a week. So yeah, I think this just proves more that Lineker's more overpaid than anything. Doesn't it? It just proves it again. So this story continues a bit, and as you know, the BBC isn't just the licence fee bit. They have commercial entities, BBC Studios, BBC Studio Works, and UK TV, which is Gold, Dave and all that. 100% owned by the BBC, 100% of the commercial, and they make money. So, according to the report, BBC Commercial Holdings saw underlying pre-tax profits of 144 million in the last financial year, which was down 23.8%. But BBC Studios, which Mr. Davie previously ran, saw a fall in profits of 17% and 10% fall in revenues to 1.26 billion due to the pandemic hitting productions and advertising sales. So you pay for the BBC and they're claiming their skin, but the BBC have a commercial wing called BBC Studios, which makes shows and sells them to the BBC for your money that you paid in TV licence fees. It also sells them all around the world to TV channels all around the world and to streaming services all around the world, and shows them on UK TV Play and all of that. And just that part of the business made £1.26 billion. Now, did you get a discount in your TV licence fee in the last year because they made £1.26 billion? No. Did you get a cut of the £1.26 billion? No. It's dirty. BBC's dirty. They want their cake and eat. They want the TV licence fees, and they also want to make money privately for themselves. And it's wrong. It's so wrong. The BBC's global news division sank to a £9 million loss compared with a £2 million profit the year before. And BBC Studio Works, which provides edit facilities, saw profits down £2 million to just £6 million. So read that again, right? So just in that one story, we've learnt that the BBC is the BBC that you paid a licence fee for. It's also BBC Commercial Holdings. It's also BBC Studios. It's also UK TV, which I mentioned, that's not in here. And they've got a global news division, which is profitable, and BBC Studio Works. So the BBC isn't just wanting your licence fee money. There are 6 divisions of the BBC that we know about. There's probably a lot more. All wanting profit. Madness, isn't it? And they reckon they can't support themselves. They're proving that they can. It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? So, gone off on a bit of a tangent about what they make, but I think that was fair. But I still think that the money they pay Tim Davie is fair, and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. But the rest of the BBC is dirty and filthy and needs cancelling immediately. So stop paying your TV licence fees. If you want to learn how to stop paying your TV licence and what you can watch if you don't have a TV licence, all completely legitimately, you'll find the links below. Have a look at those, because you're going to find all the information you need. If you want to ask me any questions directly, there's a link below too as well. You can email me. I'm not the quickest in the world because I've got a full-time job and I get thousands of messages and emails every week, but I will do my best, I promise, to get back to you. But if you scroll through a few of my videos, you might find the answer that you were looking for anyway, because I've done a lot of question and answer videos. So take a look at those, and I'll see you in a new video again soon. Thank you for watching.